Hello peeps, it's the Hillbilly Arfit. How are you today? Got a new phone today. Well, it's an iPhone 8, same as my other phone, but I've been having problems with the sound and things, so hopefully this is better. But giving me a bit of stress to get all the apps and things working. But there we are. We've got a bit of an interesting thing here for you today. We've done a good bit more with the Land Rover. Look, we've welded a good bit of the chassis up now. So this is the next bit we're doing. So instead of doing that whole piece across there, like I said I was going to do, we're just doing it from here to there. So this piece here now is going to stop here. And I've just, sorry, it's a job to show you like this, but drilled holes in it. We're going to plug weld this on and normally weld it around the sides. So the front half and the back half cannot come apart ever. So at the back here now as well, instead of taking this piece here all the way through, what I've decided to do is I'm going to drill 2 holes through here, through the lot of it, and then put bolts through it and weld each end of the bolt, so it's impossible for it to ever come free, so you can't even see the bolts have gone through. That is the plan. But if you look over there, some parcels down here, and this is a new set of shocks and springs for this Land Rover, ready for around Christmas time. I'm not ready at the moment, but hopefully maybe next week we should be at a point where them bits I've just told you, like here, look, whoop, this isn't done yet, but like I was showing you on the other side, we'll do that here. So this piece will get welded on like that short bit over there. And then we can get this shock mount on and hopefully maybe fix the springs. So cross fingers, let's see if we can get the back end, the springs and the axle on by Christmas time. That's what, let's hope. I'll try and do that. So that's the next, I'm not going to push myself too much because there's other things going on around the place, isn't there? So there we are. That's what we're doing in the Land Rover. This last bit I'm doing now here, like I showed you before, it's taking quite a bit of time because I'm having to put a lot of drill holes in it, and so I can plug weld it into the other piece and make it look quite nice as well. We don't want any moisture getting in, do we? So we only want to do this thing once. I don't particularly want to do this again. That's the plan. So yeah, some weird stuff going on in the news and stuff. Like, did you hear it yesterday? One of my subscribers suggested doing this. We're having a bit of a chat with the Land Rover thing, and then they can't hide it then. So thank you for suggesting. Now, I noticed a thing last night on the news. No, sorry, not on the news, on YouTube it was, where they're trying to start, I said there's like some false flag things going on, and this was talking about, what was it on? How a Chinese ship has dragged this anchor and broken 2 big internet lines underneath the sea. Was it a BBC channel? I forget now. And they were saying it's an act of war. Putin has put them up to it. It's an act of war to break these 2 things. And the way they described it, all sounded like they dragged this anchor for miles and miles to try and find these lines and everything. Then I listened to the report. All the way at the end of the report, the guy goes, of course, this happens 200 times a year in normal circumstances. 200 times a year. So this one is to start a war, but it happens 199 times around the world anyway, and they have backups, he said. So make of that what you will. And also, in Australia, they're banning children under 16 from going on the internet. And you know why. So they brainwash them young. They don't want them to hear the truth about things. And I remember about 2 years ago, I heard that Australia were going to make it compulsory for children in school to have exams about the climate. And I posted it on the farming forum on it, and they banned me because they said it was false information. Now it's here. In the UK this year and last year, you have to do the climate change exams, and you have to answer them in a certain way or you don't get your exams. It all started in Australia, and when I posted that on the farming forum, I got banned. And it was perfectly true. This thing will be the same now. If you have anything like your farming protests are going on now, you won't be able to put that on. Your children won't be able to do anything about that. Only what Mr. Bossman will allow. Only what the will allow. You cannot talk anything because you know why. They can't handle the truth and they want to stop you from seeing the truth. So this is a short one about Lander and some various things, but I'll do a proper one after. I just want to test the phone out as well. Let me know if this is okay. And also, just if you got this far, there's something going on with my Facebook Hillbilly Halfwick channel because there's only 86 people on it. Now, I don't expect people to go on it and watch it all the time, but could you just go on there, go onto Facebook, have a look for the Hillbilly Halfwick channel and just click on it. Don't bother with looking at it or anything if you don't want to, because I think that somebody said I'm being shadow banned on here, and I tend to think it's right because it's like it's dead. It's all active and it's all public. Could you just go on there and have a look to see if you can find it? The Hillbilly Halfwit Facebook page. Okay, I post more stuff on there that I don't post on here. And you can post something you want on there, anything you want on there, and I just approve it and it'll go on there. It's just interesting because if you've got 10,000 people following you on YouTube and there's only 86 on the Facebook page, it's a bit weird, I think. But there we are. So we'll see if the bastards are trying to stop that, eh? So please comment, rate and subscribe below. All the best, Gaz.